Miss King, I'm the head of dance here at Wickersley, and I'm going to talk to you today about A-level dance and why it's a good option to pick if you would choose to come to Wickersley for Sixth Form. There aren't entry requirements as such for you to be able to do A-level dance. However, we do ask that you have some dance experience. So if you've done GCSE or BTEC dance, then that is a slight advantage to you. However, it's not a necessity as long as you've got some dance experience outside of school as well. Why study A-level dance? So A-level dance develops students' creative and intellectual capacity as well as transferable skills such as communication, confidence, teamwork, problem solving, and they're all sought after skills by higher education institutions and also by employers. So those will help you to stand out in the workplace, whatever your choice of career at the end of your A-levels or future study. It encourages students to think critically about dance, so we have to analyse dance pieces and develops your analytical skills, and it provides you with experience of performance and of choreography, as well as helping you to lead a healthy lifestyle. It also allows you to learn and use your brain in different ways to other subjects through the practical elements and the creative element of the course. The course also reflects historical and current dance practices, so it has the aim of inspiring your lifelong passion and appreciation for dance in the future. All of these we help you to develop even further through the use of workshops with professional dancers and companies and theatre trips both locally and in London. An example of this is we take an annual dance trip to London where you see a couple of West End musicals and get to do workshops with the cast of those shows. We also provide, other than lessons, performance opportunities, including our annual movement festival, which has over 200 students taking part and would provide you with opportunities to perform in a variety of different dance styles. So, if you were to take A-level dance, what is it that you would study? So you have 2 theory lessons and 2 practical lessons per week. In theory lessons, you cover 2 different study areas. So Rambert Dance Company between 1966 and 2002, and you have to look at the set work Rooster, which is performed by the Rambert Company. And then you also look at independent contemporary dance in Britain from the year 2000 to the present time, including the set work Sutra by Sidi Labi Chikawi. We have to analyse the costume, set, lighting, music, movement components such as action, space, dynamics and relationships of each piece that we look at, and we have to be able to explain the choices that the choreographer has made. In addition to that, you need to learn about the choreographers from each study area and think about their influences, their choreographic styles, and why they've created the pieces they have, how they fit in historically and socially into our society, and how they've affected our views of society as well. Practical lessons, of which you have 2 a week, will involve teacher-led and student-led sessions along with group and independent study. So we will teach you dance technique, particularly in the contemporary style, but we will cover other styles as well, and we will also do practical lessons focusing on the choreographers that you study through your theory lessons too. You'll also enhance your performance skills in both your solo and group settings, and you'll learn how to structure and create well-formed solo and group choreography that has clarity, creativity and clear links to each chosen stimulus. You'll also develop your skills as a leader by teaching your own choreography to other students in lesson time, and you will also have the opportunity to teach younger students through movement festival practices and leading routines for that as well. How are you assessed? So 50% of your final grade will come from your practical and 50% will come from your theory. In your practical, you are assessed via a live exam where a visiting examiner comes into school to watch your performances. And you have 3 elements to the practical which you are assessed in. So you have to do a solo performance based on the choreographic style of Christopher Bruce, and you have to do a performance in a quartet. You also then have to do a group piece of choreography which you cannot perform in yourself, but you have to lead other students in that piece of choreography. That is in response to a question that is set by the exam board. You will have the choice of 3 or 4 different questions which you then have got to base a dance on. Finally, in your theory half of the course, which is also worth the other 50% of the final grade, you will have a written exam at the end of year 13 which is 2.5 hours long. This is made up of short answer questions and essay questions, and you will be questioned on the Rambert Dance Company, Rooster, Independent Contemporary Dance Scene and Sutra. Where can it lead then if you choose to study A-level dance? Our students have gone into various different types of careers after studying A-level dance. The most obvious one is obviously to go on to study dance or performing arts at university or at dance schools. We've had a number of students go to Liverpool Institute of Performing Arts, Northern School of Contemporary Dance and Lane Theatre Arts, as well as attending universities to study dance or performing arts such as Lincoln, Edgehill and De Montfort. We've also had a number of our past students then end up working in the West End on cruise ships or teaching at dance schools. It can also help you to access university courses such as teaching, accountancy and fine art we've had students go into, along with a range of other different subjects as well. It is also assisted with some students gaining scholarships through apprenticeship programmes to go on to study accountancy. And some students have gone straight into employment. We've had some students that have gone into the police force, personal training and straight into dance teaching. So there are lots of different options for you should you choose to study A-level dance.